Welcome back to the CNET live stage at CES 2018. I'm Sean Hollister. Joining me now are Alex Very and Arnie Graver with Mad Catz, a brand that went bankrupt and came back from the dead. They'll be showing us some new toys for your PC. So hey there, Alex.
How are
Arnie,
you, Sean?
How's it going?
Very good.
It's been a while.
I love being here. Look, this is like a proper movie set. I feel like I'm on the Today Show. I love it.
Well,
this is the Situation Room, ladies and gentlemen, with Mad Catz.
We try to put a
blessed?
nice stage together for our guests.
Well,
and
you
for our
did,
audience.
just for me. I'm very touched, Sean. Thank you very much. Lovely to be here at CES. And we have a whole audience out here as well.
We do. Thank you for being here.
To see the rebirth of Mad Catz.
The
It's
rebirth.
Fantastic. The
because
rebirth.
you died. What happened?
Well, you know,
Back from the dead.
Back from the dead.
Back
huh?
from the dead.
They say cats have 9 lives. We have a heck of a lot more than that, ladies and gentlemen. It's unbelievable. We are back from the dead. You know what, Sean and I, well, we go back a long way at Mad Catz, right?
Yeah, quite a while. I've been covering you for quite a bit now. And
Right.
Always loved your angular mice and your crazy keyboards, your fight sticks for the arcade fighters like Street
Mad
Fighter.
Catz always had a stack plethora and a cornucopia of hot products. And then sadly, they were no more. They died in last year, so in 2017. I left the company in 2016.
How long were you there?
I was there for like 9 years. I was the global PR and communications director. They made 40% of the company redundant overnight in 2016 because, well, they ran out of money. And I went out to form my own.
That's usually a reason.
That's what happens,
That's
right?
usually a reason why
That's a
companies
good
go under.
reason.
Yep.
And then in 2017, they go bye-bye. And here we are. They cannot kill Mad Catz. We just keep on coming
Well,
back.
is this life number 8 or is this
I have
life
no
number
idea.
3? You know?
I don't even know what year
How many
this
more do
is.
you have
I can't
left?
believe I am back at CES. I don't know. Plenty more. It's like Time Lords in Doctor Who, right? We don't
There you
quite
go.
know how many regenerations
You've
we
regenerated.
have, but we have come back. And
But
here I am.
it's not technically the same company, right?
Well,
tell me about that.
Well,
Tell
it
me about
is,
that.
and it's not, and it is, and it's not. And, you
Okay.
know, I'm happy to be back as, I guess, the face of Mad Catz again, right? So
Great.
This time through my own agency, Little Big PR, I'm pleased to be back at Mad Catz. But so what happened is that when Mad Catz goes bye-bye, so a bunch of people, really cool people over in Asia, in Hong Kong, who had worked on the Mad Catz products before in the factories, manufacturing and designing, and actually working on the rat line and the strike
Yeah,
line.
and you were telling me they've got the actual tooling that they
Yeah.
were using to make these products before.
That's
so they
right.
can bring back some of the same exact design.
Well, that's it. So the product design of Mad Catz, a lot of that was done in Magor, Wales, over in the UK. And then some of the stuff was also done over in Asia, where the factories are, and that's where the stuff is put together and actually built. We're giving everybody a one-on-one here on how the accessories are actually come to market.
And you've got some new talent, too. We've got Arnie over here.
We got Arnie over here.
Technology advisor for Mad Catz, who has experience from Steel Series. You were advisor on Turtle Beach.
Yep.
So we're bringing this brand with the original Chinese manufacturing partners who were building this, the original tooling, and some new talent.
That's right.
For these
So they got
products.
together, they bought Mad Catz. A lot of the people, so they've been working on Mad Catz products for 10, 12 years, a lot of these guys in Asia. They got together, they bought the company.
They brought
brought in the amazing Arnie, and I am in awe of this guy.
Yeah?
This guy's experience dwarfs us all. He's a fantastic guy.
I ran the product group for Steel Series and then kind of did the same thing for Turtle Beach. And I'm really excited about helping bring new technology and really cool products.
What do you want to do for Mad Catz? You've seen we have some products here we're going to show you in a second. Some products here that were previously existing. We got some new products. But what do you want to do with the brand going forward?
Yeah. The first step is to
Mad Catz?
get back stable and get some good product shipping. But then we've got a few things that we're talking about right now that are going to be really revolutionary and new categories altogether that we can't really talk about yet.
New categories.
Yeah,
so
new
not the
categories.
mice and keyboards
Not
we got
just
here.
mice
He said
and
too
keyboards.
much, Sean. He said too much already, ladies
Let's
and
talk about some of the toys we've got here. So right over here we've got, this is the Rat Pro X3, yes?
Right.
And this is a modular mouse. This is a product that Mad Catz had been working on previously with all kinds of components that come right off. You got a side button right there, a
We've
thumb
got
rest.
both side buttons come off, 3 different palm rests. The scroll wheel, this is really cool.
Oh,
it pops
yes.
up.
Yes,
and
yes,
you can
yes.
use it as a directional kind of,
So a strafe on there.
Yeah, you can
strafing
circle
back and
strafe around
forth.
your enemies. There's like a little ring on there. You could take off the
there's
scroll
3
wheel, I
different
think.
rings, so there's basically like rubber, plastic, and then a metal. This thing can be customized in all different ways. Another really cool thing is the feet come off, and of course, people like different types of feet, faster, slower glides, but then what's really super cool is the module for the sensor comes out. and we're going to
The
offer
entire laser sensor.
Yeah, so we're going to
Okay.
offer one laser and 2 optical. So a lot of different gamers like to try to play with different types of sensors, and so they could use one mouse and exchange their sensors into 3 different types
Like a
of sensors.
future-proof. So you got a future-proof gaming
Definitely.
mouse
The
there.
world's
idea.
most customizable mouse. So
Okay.
when new
Definitely.
sensor technology comes out, you don't have to junk your mouse. You just buy a new sensor, and away you go. Now, this product, if you remember, we had it before at the old Mad Catz. It was called the Rat Pro.
Rat Pro,
the
right.
Rat Pro.
Yeah.
And the Rat Pro
CES
X.
2015, I saw that.
Right, and so, but this is an evolution. So now we've got RGB lighting on here
RGB
as
lighting.
well. We've got a brand new Pixar. I think it's
Okay.
the 3389 optical sensor.
So that's the mouse I would buy. But
That's
this
the
is
one
the
you would buy.
mouse I wish I owned. This is the Rat Air.
Yeah.
And so this thing here, you were telling me this has German supercapacitors inside. It's a wireless mouse.
Not just any supercapacitors.
Okay. Not just any
German
German
capacitors.
supercapacitors.
Much better.
Wireless mouse that charges instantly as soon as you set it down.
Right. It
And
doesn't have a battery. So
No battery inside.
No battery. It has a super capacitor which allows it to charge right immediately. No waiting for the battery to charge, and it's much lighter, quicker, faster. And the whole pad is a transmitter for the wireless power, so you can move it all the way to the corners,
Okay.
all the way around, and because a lot of gamers
Is it the
move their-
magnetic charging, basically, wireless charging like you'd have in your
wireless
phone,
charging.
except now it's instant power transmission
Right.
to this mouse right here.
Exactly.
And
And
then,
because you've got no battery on
okay.
there, it allows you to keep it super, super light, right?
Okay.
And a lot of gamers don't like wireless mice because they don't trust the batteries. They're worried that the battery
right.
is going
I've
to...
definitely had it run out of me. I've got a
It's gonna run out
Logitech.
on
I
you.
love my Logitech.
And look at this,
Batteries
look at this.
run out
I
on
don't know
me
if your
for.
camera could pick this up. You've still got charge in there. So even if you lift your mouse off, and you don't find this on some of the other wireless systems that
Right.
some of the rivals have come out with, it's still going to give you around 20 seconds of power, even when you take it away from the mat, and it's still going to work from you. So if you're lifting off your mouse to the gaming surface, it's still going to give you around 20 seconds of power, and it's instantaneous. Now, with some rival systems that are available out there,
Right.
when you put the mouse back down on the pad,
And I think we've run out now. We've
we
had our
run
20
out. So
seconds.
I want to see what. I don't know if your camera can track where as soon as I go down.
Oh,
on
yeah.
the
How
pad
quickly?
here,
Let's see how
look at
quickly
this.
we get this.
Look at this. See, I'm not even touching the pad.
Oh, yeah,
Not
yeah.
even touching the pad. Other rival systems takes about 1 second to 2 seconds to click back in, right?
Right, exactly.
And so, but it doesn't have a battery. Like, what if I don't want to lug a mouse pad around with me? You were showing me.
You can
You take the
plug it
USB
in.
cable out of the pad, goes right into the mouse.
Voodoo magic.
There
That's
we
what
go.
it is.
And
So-
flip that pad over. One side is kind of a cloth, not the pad itself.
No.
But
Oh, we got to remove.
It removes.
The
yeah,
color-
yeah.
Oh, okay. You didn't show me this at
Yeah.
the. Okay.
Yeah,
there we go.
We'll do this. We'll do this. Yeah, keep talking, Arnie.
Yeah,
Sure.
one side is a hard surface. A lot of gamers like that fast, slick, hard surface. Other ones like a cloth surface. It's a little slower, a little more kind of tactile feel. You can flip it over and have either type of mouse.
A little surprise
Mouse
for me
pad.
on stage. You didn't show me this in my demo earlier.
I'm ever the showman, Sean.
Oh,
you know that.
okay,
I like to
okay,
save
okay.
something
Hold
more.
something back.
So we've got some headsets as well. This over here, this is the Freak 4.
Yeah.
I found this very comfortable when I tried it on the other day.
Thanks.
It's a metal headset with memory foam ear cups or something like that.
That's
which I
right.
thought would be pretty heavy, but it's not.
It's actually
fairly comfortable.
surprisingly light, yeah. So Mad Catz had a Freak line before. That was
Yes.
their name of Mad Catz branded headsets, and the audio quality was great. Not a lot of people were fans of the Freak design, I got to tell you. So Mad Catz has completely redesigned the Freak, and you know this speaks to a bigger part, right? You can see that products like this, it carries the DNA of Mad Catz forward. So it's not like
It's sharp.
It's
That's
sharp.
basically-
Yeah, it fits into, but it fits into the line, right?
Sharp
So
edges.
You can see that people that have worked on previous Mad Catz products have put some thought into this as well. This looks much more like a regular headset than the old Freak range. Super adjustable, so it'll adjust to any size head or
I
shape.
wonder if I could put that on without destroying
sure.
my
No,
microphone
please
here.
do. Let's just see if
Let's
we can bring
see.
that over.
Very comfortable headset.
There we go.
You play with hours and hours sometimes.
And a
So
little
see,
bitty,
comfort
retractable
is
mic
a
here.
key for gamers.
Yeah. Bit of isolation. I can't really hear you anymore. Just a little bit. Okay.
Wow, my wife will love that then. You picked up on that. There you go. I'm here all week, folks.
Oh,
Try the shrimp.
yes. Okay.
7.1 surround sound too, so it gives you a virtual surround sound. You know, it sounds fantastic. You got to listen to it.
It
I'll spend
really
some more
does.
time with it.
And it's been specially tuned. We got 40mm neodymium drivers. You got the retractable boom mic as well. Plus, you have the RGB lighting on board as well. So
And then there's
really pretty.
this, which I can't actually put in my ears right now, and actually pull one of the little ear cups off in my pocket.
That's okay.
But this is the Mad Catz ES Pro, I believe. Is
Yeah,
that what
you
this
got
is called?
it. Yeah, you got it. So this was actually another product that's a crossover from old Mad Catz.
Already in development, the
Yeah,
original Mad
this
Catz.
was already
Okay.
in development. So,
Okay.
So Arnie, I mean, this is really, as Arnie knows, there's a lot of gamers out there that just don't like to play with a headset on a tournament level because they'll find it oppressive or they're playing for too long. So this has been developed as an audio solution for gamers, as an in-ear system, and you can see you have these little plastic hooks. That sits inside your ear. That sits inside your. And the idea is that you can have them both in, or you can just have mono chat.
You can fit one of those in your ear. Yeah,
I can do that. I can probably do that.
Try to do that. So you got the boom mic on earbuds.
Yeah.
And then you were telling me if you're walking down the street, you can just pop that. You can pop that boom mic out if you need to, so you don't look like quite a side.
And it's still got
a sideboard.
And it's still got a secondary microphone built in.
Oh,
so if you're in a quiet area and you're just talking to your buddies, you don't need the boom mic. But if you're playing at tournament level, then take that out, put the boom mic in, and you are good to go.
Yeah.
So can you give me a totally wireless version of those?
Sean, I'll get working on it now.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I'll get the guys on the labs. Go work on that, folks. Get back to work. There you go. They're working on. Well, we'll see. And as Arnie said, and he probably shouldn't have said, we're working on some surprises.
Yeah, there's some big surprises. So
I
have to ask
you because people want to know, what about the fight sticks?
The famous fight sticks.
Mad Catz. Oh, people remembered it as the company where you'd hand your brother the controller you didn't want to have to play with to give them a disadvantage in Mario Kart and games like that. I definitely did that. They handed me the Mad Catz controller when it was time for Halo because I was pretty good with the dual submachine guns.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a long time ago, Sean.
Maybe it's a long time ago.
We've got to let it go, Sean.
The fight sticks. They helped bring the brand back. The original Mad Catz.
Yeah.
They were a big deal. The fighting game community was all over them because you couldn't get fight sticks easily in the United States that were of high quality.
Yeah.
You had to import, sticks from Hori and other manufacturers.
Yeah.
Are they coming back?
Well, I got to get. Can we say on that? I got to give a shout out now to our friend Mark Man, the good Mark Cooley. He was,
Mark Cooley,
he had a lot to do with the fighting game community and bringing those amazing fight sticks back. I think when you think of Mad Catz, when you think of the rebirth of the old Mad Catz, between commodity and high quality products, you think of the fight sticks. You think of products like the Rat as well. Here and now, we wanted to walk before we can run. So the new Mad Catz, we wanted to relaunch with a great range of products. We've decided to focus on PC. That is where we are plugging, and that's where we're planting our flag here at CES. But we hear you loud and clear, Sean. We know you love the fight sticks, and we got some surprises coming later in the year, which we just can't talk about now.
Yes.
Come on, Arnie.
No.
Technology advisor, advise them.
You got to keep a few secrets going on for next time.
Yeah, you better believe that. What else would you like to see from Mad Catz?
Oh, gosh.
What crazy stuff could we work on for you, Sean, as a gamer?
Crazy stuff for me. Well, I don't think I need another $300 transforming mobile gamepad that has 5 different configurations and lots of parts that come in and out.
This guy over there was thinking, what was that? He's just going, what was that? They did. Old Mad Catz had like a $300 mobile
Look up the link. Folks that were watching the stream, look up the Lynx 9, Lynx 9, and you'll see what I was talking about.
I can't be unkind to old Mad Catz, but ultimately, I think those guys had some fantastic ideas, and they had some crazy concepts, and that's admirable. It's admirable, but really, I think if we're to be fair, and if we're to look at things logically, it just seemed there wasn't really a market for a $300 mobile controller. I'll concede that. It looked cool, but it's not really a commercially viable product. So I know that one of the things that new Mad Catz wants to focus on, high-quality products. Everything here is being designed in-house, so it is design-led products. High quality that's good enough for pro gamers, but products that everybody can afford. I don't think you're going to be seeing $300 controllers from this Mad Catz anytime soon.
Not for that.
Well, thanks
Would you agree, Arnie?
I would agree with that. Quality is critical. I mean, people expect these things to last for a long time. They bang them around. They get mad at them. You got to have stuff that's going to hold up, and that's what we're really focusing on here with all the keyboards, mice, headsets, everything.
Well, I'm glad to see you're back. I'm glad to see Mad Catz is back. I loved the crazy peripherals that made sense for me, and I'm going to give this a bit more of a go. Alex and Arnie, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to keep the CES coverage train moving along. We're going to take a really quick break and then come back with Brian Tong live from the show floor.